Hi, this is Alexander Marquez with another powerful video that's going to help you reach a transformation in your life and in your business. And on today's video, I want to talk about the idea that has been sold to the masses and which is practically a lie. So this is what the masses have been sold. They've been sold this idea. They've been sold this idea that they can work extremely hard for the rest of their lives and they're going to be rewarded for it. This is a big lie. And let me tell you why it's a lie. It's a lie because we have to, I believe in having empirical truth. And if the empirical truth before us contradicts the narrative, then we have to accept the narrative. Then we have to accept the empirical truth and not the narrative. The narrative might sound beautiful, might sound awesome, but it might even sound logical, but if it's not congruent with empirical reality, then we just have to set it aside because it's useless. And the empirical truth tells us, I can only speak for the United States because that's where I live in, but the empirical truth tells us, well, it's not that I can only speak for the United States. Obviously, I can gain knowledge about the world at large, but because I have more knowledge of the United States, I can speak for the United States, and I can say that the stats, article after article, from different news organizations, has shown that for the most part, at least 60% or more, really, they have no savings. They have, no matter how hard they're working, they're still drowning in debt. They have no savings. They have no investments. They have no plan for retirement. So when we examine the empirical facts, we determine that this narrative about working hard and you will be rewarded by the system, it's a complete lie. So this idea of working harder, it's an idea that the poor people of the world have bought into, and it's just lies. Because rich people do not work harder. They might work harder in the beginning when they're trying to establish their wealth, but they don't have this concept that you have to work 15, 16 hours a day for the next 30, 40 years so you can retire sort of okay. No, they have this concept that it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. You see, this is a myth that rich people work hard. They don't work hard. They're just very smart, and they're able to create systems that automatically produce wealth for them in a passive kind of form. They just have a completely different mindset when it comes to work. They want to work less and make more. That is their mindset, is how can I work less hours and yet somehow double and triple my income? And trust me, they're able to achieve it because they have that mindset and they don't follow this broken paradigm of work hard, get a job, work hard, then retire. A complete lie that you have to just shatter and not buy into if you want to reach a new level of success this coming year and beyond. The next thing is that poor people, when they live this existence, right? They go to a job, they pay their taxes, they pay all their bills, and then hopefully they have a little bit of money left over to live their lives. And somehow they feel that there's no problems. There's no problem with this way of living. You pay other people first, and then you pay yourself and your family. Do you see what's wrong with this picture? Well, the rich people have discovered the secret that, no, I'm not giving the government my money first. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to pay myself. I'm going to pay my family, my children, my wife, my husband. And then I'm going to give the government what I choose to give them. And of course, small-minded individuals that do not understand the masses quickly condemn and criticize the rich and wealthy and make them sound like if they're evil because they're taking advantage of the system. Of course, this is completely hypocritical because these same individuals claim all of the deductions that they're allowed to claim. If they have children, they claim them as a deduction. They try to find all of the same loopholes to try to pay less taxes, but the problem is that their mindset keeps them down because they have this idea of the rich being these evil creatures that are just there to keep the poor people down. And because of this attitude, they remain broke and mediocre, because you have to change this attitude. You have to take advantage of the system. Why pay taxes to an ineffective and inefficient government if you don't have to? It's not like they take this money and they invest it to just feed the poor and fix the infrastructure of the country. If this is what they were doing, if people in government were just noble individuals that just used all of our taxes in a righteous way, in a perfect way, then it would be another story. But the government spends on many things that are just completely useless, on wars that we didn't ask for, and things like that. So trust me, you don't want to pay taxes if you don't have to, and the rich understand this secret. And the rich also understand the next secret, which is they do not place the destiny of themselves and the destiny of their families in the hands of other people. Poor people decide that somehow it's okay to leave their futures in the hands of their bosses. Think of how irrational that seems. You are at the mercy of another human being. They can determine at any point your lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle of your children. Because even if you have a good paying job, at any moment they can say, you know what, we are facing problems with our finances. We're starting to lose money. We're not being as profitable as we used to be. We need to make some cutbacks. And somewhere along the line, you come up. And your position becomes a debate on whether or not it should be eliminated. And just like that, you're eliminated. You're gone. And there goes your lifestyle. Is this what you want? Is this the level of control that you're comfortable with? Because this is not the level that I'm comfortable with. And this is why I created the blog at alexandermarquez.net, because I'm sick and tired of the lies, and I want to challenge people. I want to challenge people to become greater, to challenge themselves to become greater. I don't believe that you should be at the mercy of others. You should take complete control of your destiny, of your future. You should create the reality that you want to create. So if you apply these concepts, you will definitely have an incredible opportunity to transform your life. This is Alexander Marquez. I want to challenge you to visit my blog at alexandermarquez.net. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, click on the links that are below this video. One takes you to my blog. The other one takes you to my free ebooks and newsletter, which are going to show you how to transform your life. And I'll see you on my next video. Take care.